Well, so I try my best to mute the green noise, though I will say there's something about this game that seems to just not make it at all. Like looking at the audio meters, um, I think that Ninja Gaiden doesn't make the loud noise, and every other game does. I don't, I don't know. I didn't do anything to my Xbox that would cause it to stop making the noise. But I've noticed that it doesn't make the noise. But yeah, we're a good way into this. I also expect the end to be really stupid, though, is the problem, right? The Book of the Fiends. The dark dragon, now full of evil intent, joined with Vigor and his spawn of evil deities to further capture the territory of Gerdu. This conflict continued throughout the eons of history, blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, we already read this back at, like, the start of the game. This is just like the background lore. This load does take forever. Muck was right. Muck was right. That load does take forever. There is a really long initial load. Here we are. I have, like, no health. And we're here. And I went over there and got a key. And we are now going through, I believe, that door. Just checking. Oh, come on. Use the key of the lioness. I don't want to fight that right now. Those guys are assholes. Oh, is this the boss? Oh, no. Is it? Literally, I saved right before the boss. Okay. And it's this guy. It's like Phantom Doku. Yeah, Doku. That's his name. I just kind of said that, but that is correct. Okay. Do I remember the controls? I'm dead. Well, it's been real. Well fought. So we're at the boss. I have no health. I might honestly see if I can go. I'm usually net negative on fish. Aw, shit. Ah, shit. I'm not even getting through this door, am I? Like, look at my health going into this. I might see if I can grind HP up by killing phantom fish. Because, like, this situation is what we in the industry call fucking cringe. Like, this is not gonna work. This is clearly a bad situation. Let's come over here and try to beat up some fish for HP. How's the struggle so far? Well, today I've been live for 10 minutes. I've spent about half that actually playing the game. So I don't want to call it too early, but this boss seems bad. Turns out that we are saved right before a boss, and the boss is kicking my ass. I'm currently grinding. Oh god, see how quickly the grind can be ruined though? If the fish want to ruin your fun, they can just do it. They can just do it. Like, tough to beat bad. Tough to beat bad, not like... I don't know if any of the bosses are actually, like, bad, or it's like, okay, this sucks. Just hard. Going to be a problem. I'm gonna slowly do this and see if we can build up full HP before I go in there. You have to get kind of lucky. Like, the fish have to actually run into the weapon. I'm grinding huge cash doing this as well, though. I will say, what's my money at right now? 19k. So if I use up all of my resources killing this boss, I'll be able to buy it all back. I am rich. Well, not that rich, but I am moderately in the money. No health, huh? Now they don't want to drop it. So this is, like, better. This is better. Maybe we can go investigate the boss now. Shit. Get in there. Yeah, like, I just... Like, what? That all just breaks your guard anyway, so, like, what? Yeah, Randall, did you see what the solution ended up being? Someone had the solution in chat. That's the biggest time loss in the run. It turns out that if you save and then quit to menu, that will... Just saving and loading won't reload your RNG, but if you quit to menu, then that reloads the Lucky Day text, and that's what you have to do. Ah, he's weak to fire. Why am I surprised? Everyone is weak to fire in this game. Look how much damage this is gonna do. It's so much. That's actually not that bad. There have been worse grabs. Okay, he dodges it too. Or he blocks it or whatever. Yeah. So that's like rough. I legit lost like probably 20 to 30 minutes. Probably like 20 to 30 minutes due to the Lucky Day text stuff. Alright, this is a failed attempt. Failed attempt, couldn't sneak past the fish. Yes, that's what I do. Yes, Randalorian, I do that in my run. I'm not... Like, it's not a very serious speed run, generally speak. Like, it's not... You know, the 100% run is kind of... It's part speedrun, part challenge. So, like, I think that in any percent, we would probably ban things like that. Because any percent's a little bit more of like a, like, okay, no cheating. But like for 100%, yeah, totally, I allow it. I'm in charge and I allow it. I am the Yakuza 5 leaderboard mod. What I say goes, and I say it's fine. Another failed attempt. Getting past these guys is like actually kind of annoying. Yeah, I did have a ruler for, the ruler really comes into play for, there's that one game in pool where you have to like hit a ball off of one ball. Like you have to make your ball touch two balls. It's that, you know, that one. Um, for that game, like they give you these little lines and you can just measure with the ruler just to make sure that your lineup is correct, and you can just like get 15 shots in a row practically in that game. So that's the one that the ruler's really good for, because they give you like the ricochet line. They tell you what angle the cue ball is gonna leave at, so you can just line it right up. Dude, how can I not get past these anymore? You legit just get fucked by the fish. They're so bad. Yup. Thanks for trying. Fucking got him, dude. Yeah, I mean, I was already not at full HP, so like stuff like that's just gonna happen. But that's still pretty rough, right? Hey, Americus. I'm trying my best. I've not made any progress yet today, but it's only just started. You know what? Have a fireball. Oh, these are fire wheels. Nope, don't want that. We want the Inferno. This is like Spirit Doku. He's in shadow form. He's just gonna block this, yeah. No. Wait, he heals. Oh, no, right, he heals. He has self-healing. I forgot about that. The previous Doku had that too. I was like, we're getting there, we're getting there. No, we're not getting there. Oh, wait, no, okay. I don't know how I ended up pulling the bow out there. Got him. Let's fucking go. Okay, that wasn't even that many resources. We take that. We 100% take that. I used like 2 graders. That's not that bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ryu's becoming a fiend. I'm now the guy from Soul Reaver. Show me my ninja dog. Oh, okay. We take lesser. We take lesser. That's not the lowest rank. We're entering the core. Doku's hate continues to slowly transform Ryu. Feeling the blood of the fiends pounding in his veins, Ryu stands before the gates to the source of all evil, the core of the Imperial Palace. I should leave to go sit. There are fish here. There are fish here. They literally just fucking jump you with fish. Okay. They literally just jump you with fish at the start. That's so dumb. Okay. Oh wait, I'm here. I know exactly where this is, of course. This, nope, don't want to go that way. I want to check over here first. Yep, get one of my graders refunded, nice. I didn't use any key refills, which is good, because those are incredibly expensive. Let's see if I can't get my HP back off those guys. Eesh. Nope, I had it. It's like you can... No. Okay, full HP. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, fish. So maybe now we can just enter. Dude. Took me forever to get one of them. And there's just more. Maybe it's time to go. Maybe it's just go mode time. Killing these guys isn't gonna solve anything. Yo, nice. Outrun 2 is super good. Oh my god. Where am I going anyway? Not sure which way I go from here. In this door, which is locked. Just trying to interact with the door. Oh, okay, perfect. Dragon sword, we're up there. Wait. Oh, the core is that way. Never mind. I think these are just infinite spawning. But, yeah, I have no reason to be out here, actually. So... I mean, there might be no shop. I might have to back out if I want to visit the shop to buy anything. I'm not sure if I do want to buy anything. I guess I could just make sure I'm full on great potions. Like... I guess I could back all the way out to the shop. It's kind of far, and I'm gonna have to get past those, like, sneaky guys that crawl around on the ground. Yeah, this game... This is a sometimes game for me. Like... Couldn't imagine playing only games that were like this. Yeah, they're gonna not let me go into the shop, are they? This hasn't been sidelined yet? Why would it be? Like, I'll buy 2 of these. Oh, I have literally none of these right now, so we'll max on that. I could buy one of these. Do I even have the money for this? Barely. Well, this'll have to do. My health sucks now because of all of this. My health really sucks now. If I go into the core and find out that there's a shop in the core, I'm gonna be upset about it. Oh, I'm just gonna die. I'm actually not even gonna get out of here. I'm actually just dead. It doesn't even matter. Games were easy back then too. Just for context, I have played and beaten over 500 games from the early to mid 2000s on stream. They were easy back then too. This game is out of character for the time. Shit is different now, though. Like, cool, thank you, fish. I don't even know what you can really do about this other than just take damage sometimes. Like, it's kind of random if they're gonna sneak past and actually get a hit in. Oh, right, I'm going for the door. I don't know if there's some kind of, like, known good technique for getting the fish to not hit you, but you kind of just seem to swing this around and hope for the best. This isn't even the right way. I did it again. This is still wrong. But I've been playing through like the modern Indiana Jones game, which apparently came out in December. Apparently it's a December 2024 game. But I've been playing that, and it's really bland. Like, it's okay, but the design is really, really bland. It's the most, like, afraid of getting anyone to turn off the game type of game you've ever played in your life. Where it's just like, you can feel that machine, like whoever was directing the game design on this one felt that if they made anything stand out too much about the game, then it would cause someone to stop playing. Like, oh, if we make there be too much stealth, then people who don't like stealth games will put the game down. But if we make there be too much shooting, then people who don't like the shooting will put the game down. So they just made this, like, completely lukewarm gaming experience. It's really kind of disappointing. Oh, I don't even have the key for that. Okay, well, wait. This is where I came from. Here's the map. Yeah, it's definitely just like coward game design, to be honest with you. It's not good. A rotted heart symbol. Well, shit, did I miss a key somewhere? It's like, you ever hear... This is apparently a thing at Netflix, that, like, if you're a film director and you're pitching something to Netflix, or like you're gonna pitch a TV show or something, an important component of that for Netflix is that the show has to be quote-unquote second screenable, where like they want to produce content that you can have on in the background while looking at your phone, and it's important that you don't miss anything while you're looking at your phone. So like in the show, people will just constantly say out loud what they're doing and things like that, so that if you're not looking at it, you still kind of get the gist of what's happening. It's like second screenable gaming, the way modern AAAs are, where it's just like, well, this sucks. Like, this is designed for people who don't actually give a shit. Oh, hang on, there's a, Well, that doesn't help. I was hoping this would give me some hint as to where the key is. Literally, Ayane just sending me an, I don't know, bro, figure it out message. Like, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I'm not that negative on it. I forget who's playing. You know, it might be... Is it Troy Baker who's playing Indiana Jones? They got someone. I remember they got some high-profile voice actor who somehow does, like, a really spot-on Harrison Ford impression. It might be Troy Baker. But, Troy Baker... Indiana Jones doesn't say fuck. Indiana Jones is wholesome. But yeah, it's really just like super bland. So I bet this is the key. This better be the key or I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope, it's not the key. A lot more in games nowadays? Nah. You, my friend, need to check out the dub of Yakuza 1. The original PS2 dub for Yakuza 1. Or I believe Bulletstorm as well from like 2009 or 2010. Bulletstorm is proud to hold the record for most fucks in a game, I think. I think so. Roguelike shooter, something open world. Yeah, like they really... So, I don't know. I didn't really pay... Hold up, have I spoken to this guy yet? I have discovered that the mastermind behind the plot to steal the Dark Dragon Blade is none other than the Holy Vigor Emperor. Like our master, the Emperor must also be plotting to do something with the blade. The blade is cursed. I've been defeated. Great. Happy for you, man. Is it House... It could be House of the Dead Overkill. I don't know. I know Bulletstorm got a lot of attention at the time for that, though. I remember it. The only thing anyone remembers Bulletstorm for. I'm gonna, like, come back here to save. I have no idea what to do at this point. If, oh, no. Coming back here to save was a mistake, gamers. And I didn't get, like, a new item that's gonna allow me to go anywhere, right? I might have to look up where this key is. The key of the... I mean, maybe it's not a key. Maybe it's, like, the symbol is a corrupted heart, right? So maybe if I do something, the door will just open for me, because I have a corrupted heart, because I'm turning into a demon or whatever. Well, Forspoken, that's not swearing in games. That is cringy dialogue in games. That is peak, you know? Like, they fly now? They fly now. Like that type of shit. But I haven't played it, so I don't know if the whole game is like that or if that's just one or two things people were picking on around the time the game was coming out. At this point, I just want the fish to kill me in real life. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. The fish are merciless, dude. Oh yeah, I don't know. It kind of is what it is, but I'm finding out that, like, I don't really play a lot of new games, but I was like, oh, I have 3 months of Game Pass. I'll play this new game, because I know it got, like, I think it has, like, 90s on Metacritic or something, Indiana Jones. I was like, I heard a bunch of positive buzz around this one. Maybe this is one of the good ones. Maybe I should play this. But it's like not good, so I don't know. I'll probably keep playing it anyway, because why not? Uh-oh. Was this guy always here? As a member of the Black Spider Clan, yup. I have been badly wounded, but I have obtained the key to the core. With the last bit of strength in me, I have made it this far. I cannot find a way to pass through this door. Yeah, I don't know. And, like, it's got, like, pacing issues, I feel like, too. Like, so I just got through... I get the sense that nobody here has played this game, the Indiana Jones game. But I just got through the Vatican City portion of the game, which is, like... I don't know. I'm guessing that there's going to be 3 hubs. And it's hub number 1. And, like, I feel like... So my hopes and dreams for the game was that it was going to be, like, playing through the movie to some extent. It would be like you're playing the movie, but like the pacing is so bad. Like it's like a 15, 16 hour long game. I checked how long to beat because I was curious when I noticed that we were still in the Vatican. I was like, what the hell's happening? How are we still here? The pacing is just terrible. There's like so much. Like, the movie would be out of there in half an hour, and instead I'm out of there in, like, 5 or 6 hours, I think it's been. I'm not running a timer or anything, it's just a casual playthrough. But it's been, like, 5 or 6 hours, probably. This is not the weapon that I thought I equipped. These guys are a super pain in the ass. I don't like that these guys are just gonna be the normal enemy now, apparently. Maybe, can I just go? No, I do have to win this. Man, remember when 2 of these guys was considered a boss fight? Our weapons were weaker back then, though, to be fair. Alright, there you go. Offered Raptor. I don't have the 5th statue. They said at some point that there were 5 gods. And I think I've got 4 statues. So, I don't know. Oh god, the fish are back. Why are there still fish? I was sort of selfishly hoping that the fish were just gonna be in that part of the game. I was like, once I get out of the labyrinth, the fish will stop spawning. I think the fish are just new bats. Like, I think they're here for the same reason the bats were, basically just to drop crap and be annoying. Oh, I thought I had a map for this. I guess not. The Dark Souls of hack and slash, 1 out of 10. I don't know. I'm not trying to be too, like... Because there's a discourse around this stuff, and I think that a lot of the discourse is... comes from a bad place. And I'm not interested in having anything to do with that. But, like... Shit, man. I don't know. They should make better games. No, Ninja Gaiden 2, oh good, there's bugs here as well. This is just fucked. This is just fucked. Ninja Gaiden 2 is a 360 game, though, so I'm not going to play it. Like, I'm going to end up using all of my heals before the bosses. It's kind of a big problem. It's kind of a big problem. I'm a fan of, a bunch of years ago, there was some website that published an article that was like the Dark Souls of each genre, and they called Crash Bandicoot the Dark Souls of 3D platforming, which is an absolute riot. It was around the time NST came out, so there was discussion online about Crash 1 NST in particular, which has like a weird hitbox. And an article was calling it the Dark Souls of 3D platforming. Biggest gripes with game criticism is that when they say, why didn't they make the game a different genre, which ignores the fact that games are designed for a target audience in mind. I mean, ideally games are designed for a target audience in mind, but as I've now learned, sometimes the target audience is literally everyone because we spent too much money on this game and can't afford to target it. See my complaining target for the day, Indiana Jones. Like, make a shooter or make a stealth game or whatever, but whatever you do, don't make something bland. That's how you, like, I don't know. Like, I bet the game sold pretty well. It did review very well, but game not gonna leave an impact if it's too bland. People will just play it and then move on. And 20 years from now, no one will still be playing that. Whereas here I am playing Ninja Gaiden Black. And actually, this game is still kind of beloved. I did go and, I was looking at Ninja Gaiden 4 stuff. I think they released like I don't know if there was an actual demo or if it was like a game journalist only thing, but I saw a bunch of footage of Ninja Gaiden 4 got uploaded to YouTube recently. It kinda looked like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know, gotta see more, but based on like the gameplay speed and like what they were doing and stuff like that, it kind of looked like Revengeance more than this, but I haven't played it, so no comment. Also, Revengeance is good, so there are much worse things your game could look like. Yeah, it is developed by Platinum, who are sort of in a bit of a flop era these days, but who knows? Who knows? You're confident that audience isn't you. I played Breath of the Wild. Even I played Breath of the Wild. So for what it's worth, I mostly just played it because it leaked like a week early. And that's like a tempting premise to get me to play anything. Like, I've played many games that I wouldn't have otherwise played. So I was like, oh neat, this doesn't come out for a week. I'll check it out. Yeah, time to start saving over some chapter 13 stuff. We're not going back to 13. I don't think I have the statue. Yeah. He who wishes to pass must offer proof of his divine acceptance, which is a thing that I don't have. Oh, here we go. I'm about to get it, though. Accept me, please, Demon Realm guy. That sounds probably correct. I mean, they're just making me fight regular dudes right now. Like, these guys aren't that scary. So something's probably gotta change. Otherwise, this fight is way easier than the 4 that came before it. Or am I going this way? No. Uh... Oh. Oh, okay, okay. We're doing like a boss rush here or something. Look, it's this dude for the third time. That's what it is. Let me make sure I have the correct fire magic equipped for this. Okay, his defense is way higher now. Look how little damage he's taking from that. I think he's just doing more too. This does seem like a "are you patient" boss, though, where like if I just run in, chop the tentacles, run out, I shouldn't be taking damage, but I am, that kind of thing. Ow. Did my... Oh, right, I don't have any regular ones. Well... Dude, really? Dude, really? He's gonna die to me chopping the tentacles, I think. Like, there we go. I assume there's more, though. Also, I'm inside him. I bet this is like all of the little tiny bosses that I've fought in the game. Like, little irrelevant non-character bosses, and I'm gonna have to do, like, all of them. Oh, no? You know what? Yeah, I'm right. I'm probably right. It's gonna be like the bosses interspersed with whatever this is. If they make me fight the worm a fourth time, that would be very funny. We never fought an ice worm. We only ever fought electric and fire, so there's room for another worm. There's a slot open. Now, who am I fighting? It's that guy who I beat up that one time, who, like, did nothing. I don't feel bad using one of these, because we know we've got the refill back home. I think I don't have enough healing to deal with a lot of bosses here. No, I literally dodged through that. Disagree, disagree. Disagree. Look how punishing that is, because it should be easy to dodge. So, like, there's gonna be a third one, right? I'm not sure what the third one's gonna be. Oh, it's just a new boss. It's just a different guy. All right, buddy. That's all my healing, so you better just die. You better just die. I literally don't have more. Hoping that guy would drop some health. Well, if I just had a little bit more, I feel like with another Great Elixir, we would have actually gotten through that, but, damn. That is a lot to do with no save. I think I have to be a lot better at the Tentacle boss, to be honest. There's no way I can really... There's no convenient way to get down from here, though. Like, I can't, I can grind these fish to try to get a tiny bit more health going in, but, like, that's not gonna be that's not gonna make the difference. And the closest shop is all the way back in town. And, like, I guess I could go all the way back to town to buy 2 Great Spirit Elixirs, but... I think I lost health doing that, but... Should be possible to go positive. It's not infinite fish, so if I just mash the button enough... Man, it's rough that there's no, it's rough that we're just up here. It's kind of far to get to the shop to restock on things. I'm super rich, though. 41k? Damn. Damn, dude. 41k. Actually, very rich. You know, I'm gonna step away for a sec, though. I'll be back in a sec. I think I'll give it another shot, and then if I fail again, then we'll maybe backtrack all the way to the store and buy some stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go again. Let's try it. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's try it. Oh, wrong weapon. Definitely a lot for them to ask me to do. It does seem like the like main demon guy, like the devil up there, seems like he's kind of an easy fight. He seems like he might be kind of an easy fight, which is good. But this is a lot. This is a lot to ask of me. Oh, he sweeps twice. Cool. And it's just, I don't know how to hit that without activating. I mean, I guess we just wait. Wrong button. Wrong button, by the way. I guess we just wait for the big sweep. And then we punish the big sweep. Something. Because when he just whips the tentacles around like that, there's not enough time for me to get in. Man, if I could get the timing on that, we could just like one-shot a tentacle for free, basically. Yeah, this was just no better than before in the end. This is bad. Maybe I could like hit him with the bow. What if I use the bow to kill the tentacles? He just doesn't care that much about the arrows, it seems. Like the arrows, that was 3 arrows and it didn't do anything. So we might have some kind of defenses against that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna back out to get full healing, especially because, like, I don't know. We haven't seen the end of this. I don't know what's gonna happen after the devil fight. Am I just gonna get full comboed by the fish? I have to grind through, like, a shitload of fish to get back to the store. I was thinking about it in the bathroom. The closest store is gonna be the one I was trying to go to earlier, all the way back in town, past the crawling guys. I don't think there's a closer store. Oh, these respawn too. Delightful. I just like jump down from here? Yes. Okay, sick. That might have saved me something, but I don't actually know. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to run past so much stuff to get back up to the top. I think is there a refill on... No, I did open that chest. Man, none of these guys dropping health at all. Okay. Made it through. I'm willing to use a great elixir to get out of here, actually, because I know that I know that I'm super rich. I have 44k, so I can just buy max great elixirs at the shop, so I can... If I have to use one to not die to the crawling dudes, I am okay with that. A little annoying that there's kind of no save this entire way. I don't know where I'm gonna save on the way back, because ideally I would grab all 5 of them and then successfully carry all 5 of the great elixirs up to the top of the tower. That's what I want to do, but I might end up spending one, honestly. No, that's not what I was trying. There's like a tiny little pillar there that he ran up. Okay, made it in the shop. Alright, we want 10 of those, 2 of these. Let's go ahead and it's weird that, wait, where's my regular? Didn't I just buy... Oh, did I not buy them? That's not how the shop works. I was thinking like Yakuza shop mechanics where you can buy a bunch of stuff at a time. This game does not work that way. Oh, we can buy the Talisman of Rebirth as well. I can probably afford that. Talisman of Rebirth is 15k. I have 28. That's just like... It's essentially just another full heal that uses automatically. It's essentially bringing a 6th Great Spirit Elixir at 3 times the cost. Should I buy this? We're here. I should probably just buy it. I should probably... We can even... There, you can carry multiple of these. Fuck it. I bought it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I make so much money off the fish. I make so much money off the fish that hopefully, like... Hopefully, if after this string of bosses, I'll be able to go back to the shop and buy even more stuff. I'm gonna have to go this way to save, I think. I really don't want to have to go all the way up the tower or past the... We're just gonna do this. It's kind of far. I have to go past some red guys, but this is worth it. Hello, red guys. I have purple gems as well. I have at least 1 purple gem, but I think I might have 2. Jewel of... Yeah, I have 2 of those. So if we do find out that ice or lightning is good, I can max upgrade another magic right now. But I'm gonna continue holding on to that. We're definitely super close to the end of the game. Like, after this... That's what I thought, fish. After this, it's probably just the final boss. Cool. Well, whatever damage I get dealt, I can hopefully get back off the fish. The fish seriously are just like... Scientists in a lab in Japan have invented an enemy even more annoying than the Castlevania Medusa heads. How did they do it? Yeah, they come at you from off screen. Normal games, like a normal civilized game, would have enemies be less aggressive when they're off screen so that you don't constantly get blasted by things that you can't possibly see coming. Not this game. This is not a normal civilized gaming experience. It is kind of fun how this, like... I get that this is a standard, like... We're climbing a tower, of course. But this reminds me so much of, like... This is legit just, like, a batshit insane version of Ganon's tower. In Ocarina of Time, right? The way we've got the rooms in the center and then the stairs around the outside. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grind HP now that we're up here. I managed to conserve all my healing, but I'm gonna try to get max HP off the fish. Oh, I almost escaped with all that health. When you go to the top of the stairs, the fish despawn. Okay. A little bit more. No, 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 no! Oh, shit! I totally had it there, too. Okay, that's still net positive, though. That's still net positive. This is good enough. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. That's close enough. Let me actually save with the right weapon out, because this might take multiple tries still. I don't want to spend all my resources, just in case there's no chance to get anything back before whatever happens after this. The power of actually paying attention in combat. Super clean. And look, I'm getting all my money back too. We're already at 20k. Just from climbing back up the tower. And yes, he does say Hawk Tua when he does it. It's called the Izuna drop. It's his iconic move, and he says Hawk Tua when he does it. The timing on that is stupid and annoying. What if I run up, let him do it? No. Man, this dude has never grabbed me before. I did not know that attack existed. This is going much worse than usual. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I'm just gonna let him kill me. This attempt's not really worth it. Not sure that there is timing I can use to do a full combo. No. Oh, right. Oh, right, I paid money for that. Well, that's awkward. Hey, that refills your key as well. Interesting. Arrows just do 0 damage. Oh, the tentacles do come back. Okay. There are definitely no arrows. This is like such a wasted attempt. I should just really let him kill me. There's no way. There's no way we want to keep this. I've taken a ton of damage. Oh, wait. Have I been using the wrong attack this whole time? Hold up. Hold up. I think instead of the... I think we go Y button in midair here. I think it's better. punishment. Have to sit through this again. Okay, let me try. I kind of forgot that other attack existed. That seems like it'll actually put some distance between me and the tentacle. Might help. Not what I thought I was doing. Hello? Well, this works too. Hang on. Alright. I feel like I've just figured something really important out on this boss. Though I don't know how to, I don't know how to get that attack to happen consistently. It's not happening every time. Also, I'm still taking a shitload of damage. What the fuck was that? Hello? What was that? Excuse me, okay, there's some kind of critical lore that I'm missing about this entire game. What the hell was that? I just pressed the Y button and he just did it. Nah, and it's not just running. It's not just you have to be running. Because he still doesn't do it half the time. I think there's maybe some kind of timing element to it. Once again, they meme on you by making you kill another tentacle here. The way his cycles work out. There. Nope. There we go. Nope. He's still alive. Get out of here. Alright, well that sucked. I have no idea. There's some kind of mysterious mechanic. What was that? How do I get that to happen on purpose? I've looked at the move list before, and there is something on there that's kind of sus. Like, if you look in here, under techniques, there's something called Essence. And it has a Y with an arrow on it. What is Essence? I don't know. But I suspect that I probably just did either Extinction Straight Slash, or I think I probably did Storm of the Heavenly Dragon, is my guess. But, I think it might be hold Y with whatever essence max is. Like, there's no essence bar. I don't know what essence is the problem. I kind of just pressed Y. Like, I didn't hold it down. Yeah, sure. Let me know. What have I been missing this entire playthrough? Is there some UI element on here that shows your essence? It's the health bar, the key bar. I think that thingy says what spell you have equipped, the circle, and my arrow count, and that's it. The essence. So how did I do that one? Because I just pressed Y. Whereas right there, I just tried holding Y for quite a while, and we didn't get the big attack. Alright, that guy's really easy. That dude is still easy. I took a massive amount of damage at the start because I just wasn't prepared for him to do what he did, but if you charge while orbs are around... Uh-oh. So I guess there were orbs. And that caused me to full charge off basically just pressing the Y button for like 1 frame longer than normal. Man, none of that is explained anywhere. Really. I don't even think that's explained in the manual. I read the manual. I kind of skimmed it, but I did look at the manual earlier in the playthrough. I was trying to find a move list. The manual does explain it. I can't get that, like, fast. I just get this. I just get this, which is also kind of decent, honestly. But... I can't get this to be consistent at all. Oh. Oh, damn, that just one-shot him. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Well, I haven't got a hit in absolutely forever. I'm dead. Yep. I was trying to pause. That sucks. I would have just used the healing there, and then we would have won. Well, I'm gonna stick to what I like doing. I feel like I learned a lot more than I wanted to learn there. I just kind of wanted to know how that attack happens, and instead I got explained like 30 different mechanics. How did that not launch? No, it wasn't working, but that was the last guy, so maybe that had something to do with it. Like, okay. Okay, so that does maybe... I think the issue is that it's not forward Y, it's up Y. And it's up to you to make sure that the up direction is pointing in the direction of where you actually want it to go. This is gonna kill the tentacles much faster. I think that ought to be consistent too, because the tentacles are always gonna drop orbs. Not what I wanted, not what I wanted, not what I wanted at all. Thank you for just doing that input, I guess. Yeah, like, damn, you used to absorb one orb, and then he just does this. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you, I still have to heal. That sucks. How is this tentacle not dead? Hello? How is that tentacle still not dead? I hit it like 8 times. Die. Okay, well, that just made that boss incredibly easy now. No longer worried about it. That dude drops the cheat button that it turns out has existed this entire time. This game's piss easy. If I had known about that, this game is piss easy. Are you kidding me? There's just a, like, one-shot anything button in it, as it turns out. I guess that doesn't work against most bosses, though, because you don't get orbs in the middle of them. Yeah, damn, like, maybe if they had put any effort at all into explaining that mechanic in the game, like, it's only in the manual. They never say that anywhere in the game, as far as I've seen. And it kind of seems like you can just stop this guy from ever attacking, to be honest. Like, okay, cool backflips, bro. You're dead. Yeah, that boss is a weenie, dude. It just, by the time he's ready to decide his next attack, you can just get behind him again so that he's forced to backflip. No, I was trying to absorb that. Now I'm gonna have all kinds of problems with this dude. Remember on the first attempt when I nearly had him? How did I nearly have him on the first attempt with no healing? Now he's just kicking my ass. Getting comboed by the minions. The minions are doing more damage than he is, honestly. I hate bosses like this so much, where the boss is like too weak, so they make him summon a bunch of minions. Grinded through like 4 elixirs on this guy, and I've still done less damage than I did on attempt 1 with 0 elixirs. Fucking hell. I got like piss easy mode that time, I guess. I think a lot of his attacks get cancelled if you just run at him and do that. I think it's because I've been trying to get too fancy. And actually, most of his attacks will be cancelled by just jumping and spin slashing. Fucking minions, dude. I can't hit him. I can't hit him because of the stupid camera or something. I'm not healing again. I'm not healing again. Okay. Yeah, give me money, but also give me this. The expensive thing is still intact. I still have the 15K. Can I just leave? Am I allowed to just leave? Are they just gonna let me walk out of here? I guess so. There's that. Is that chapter 15? No. Okay, maybe it'll be chapter 15 once I place the thing. I am going to go grind my health back. 21K. Should I go rebuy a bunch of things as well? It's kind of a long walk back. I'm gonna hold off on walking back until we see what, like maybe there's a shop. I feel like there's not gonna be a shop because why would there be a shop in here? Yeah, if they're gonna do that, then they should just kill me. If they're gonna do that, then they should just kill me. But I gotta get my health back off the fish. I didn't have the right weapon equipped. fuck? It's just how... Like, look, you're surrounded by the orbs, but if you're in the middle of an attack, then they don't absorb. And so you just die while surrounded by health pickups. It sucks. I need to somehow kill a bunch of fish and get the orbs without them grabbing me. This is just luck. It'll work eventually. It'll have to work eventually. I might have to put one basic essence in just as like seed health. There might be no way to do this without taking kind of a lot of initial damage. See what I mean? Like, you just instantly get grabbed every fucking time. There's too many fish. Nope. Yeah, we're just gonna use an elixir next time. We need some seed health, clearly. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, I guess. Let's go ahead and see what happens if this, like... Like, is there gonna be a shop up here? Does Muramasa have a shop in the middle of this, like, demonic core? Where the hell was that, by the way? Like, literally, where did that just happen? Hello? Where was that? I'm not even joking. Like, where was that? Okay, it's up here. I'm gonna need some, like, short, low-stress games after Ghoulies, because, like, spoiler alert for Ghoulies, that game is also really stupid and takes forever. So, not Ninja Gaiden levels of stupid, but I do hate Ghoulies, so... I think I deserve a break after that. Okay. We got a dude. He's got the, he's got that. Damn. Damn. There's another chapter after this. This dude is not the final boss. For everything that's happening here, this is not the final boss. I think. Maybe. Hold up, this platform... Oh shit, now it's gone. Well, we have no idea what they just said. First thought is shoot fireballs at him. Oh my god, that did a ton of damage. Okay. Okay, we control the platform. We're like flying now. He flies now. Oh. Alright. Fine. Platform will catch me. Cool. 0 damage. How do I... Oh, okay. Wait. No. Trying to figure out how to maybe get the platform to go up and down. I'm not sure. Do I have the ability to do that? I guess I can jump like that. I'm just dodging right now. There's no... Ah, that hit him. Well, I can just blast through this with the fireballs, so like, why am I even trying? This ought to do it. It missed. There. That was weirdly really easy. How was that? I appreciate a gimmick boss, but like, you just... extremely susceptible to fireballs. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess that explains why that was so easy. It was phase 1. Is this guy extremely susceptible to fireballs? No. Oh, his head. Well, this sucks. And it dumps you in the lava. Look how much damage that all did. Yeah, we're gonna back out to rebuy a lot of healing after this for sure. Like, well, after this attempt, like when I die. I mean... Nah, I'm dead. This is just gonna kill, I think. Oh, not dead, not dead. It dropped me nowhere near the platform. Holy shit, that is mean. I think I have to make sure that you gotta make sure to never get grabbed in this fight. That's the solution. The grab is incredibly bad. Like, I think we straight up we handle these guys like fish, where you take the flail out. Then once we see the head coming, we cast magic so that the head goes through me. Goodbye, head. Oh, sick. The head takes a ton of damage, too. Yeah, that's a 1000% the strat. That was really good. Killing the skulls was dealing damage to him as well. Oof. Welp. Alright. Back to the shop. Gamers, back to the shop. This is a lot of backtracking at the end. I kind of wish they had just put a shop in here, even though thematically it kind of makes no sense. That seems winnable, though. That honestly seems really winnable. Yeah, he does just jump on you for 75% there. It just sucks. This is like a 15-minute backtrack. Maybe not 15, but it's like a 10-minute backtrack to get to the shop from here. But like, they know you're gonna do it. Surely they must have known. Players are gonna want to go buy more healing. Cash is 23. Okay. So I still have the, at this point I still have the revive, which is good. Yeah, like they knew we would because they put a skip to get back down faster in. They must have known. Not yet. It would be funny if jumping here caused you to just like fall into the sky and game over. That would be hilarious. These like that little upside down section. Like, how does Ryu end up backwards? How does Ryu end up backwards? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to climb down again. Need to find a break to get that. No! I'm just gonna let him kill me now. I can't spend that. It's so frustrating. These fish are so fucking shit, dude. They're so bad. Like, give me 1 second to grab the healing, please. Now the fish don't even care. Come on. The fish don't even care anymore. They won't kill me. Oh, apparently I have a scarab to hand in. I should probably save before I go through these fish. Like, I should save off to the side. I have to run past the crab guy to do it, but it's probably worth it. I don't think I used this, did I? I think that's still, yeah. Wrong weapon. Wrong weapon equipped. Wow. I wonder if they drop more healing as you're closer to death, because they just dropped an extreme amount of healing. Oh wait, hang on. We've got the skip, right? No, not this floor. Kind of wish that were a skip all the way down to the bottom. I don't know why they made it a skip. Only down one floor. Like, oh, thank you. Thanks, Team Ninja. You just saved me 1 second. Like, that legit saves, like, almost no time. It saves, like, 15 seconds tops off the run back. Or the backtrack or whatever. Where was that fish that got me? Whatever. Cool, now I'm gonna get owned by red guys because he decided to do the roll attack. Well, health sucks. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, get out of there. Wonder if I can one-shot these guys with it. Can I get these dudes to fuck off by just... Not really. First of all, didn't get that much health on the way out of there. Whatever. Gonna spend all my money on this. That's the plan. Holding him at bow and arrow point. Press the wrong button there. Please, just get in the door. Thank you. Gotta make it through those damn fish again. Like, if there's a finite number of fish, it's kind of okay, because eventually they'll run out of fish, and then you get to get all of the stuff. That the fish dropped, but like with this, with the infinite fish, it's just like a constant nightmare. It's just really bad. Honestly, there. You just get the hell out of here. I will not be entertaining the fish. Goodbye. Just occurred to me that this is going to be absolutely on the list for longest games so far. Like, what are we... Yeah, this is going to surpass Burnout 3. This is going to be the second longest game on the Xbox. It's not going to beat Amped. It's not going to beat Amped. I can't see the door. Okay. What is? Oh, yeah. No. No, just let me out. I made the decision to not save this time, so if these fish kill me on the way back up the tower, I'm gonna be pissed. No. Almost. I'm not gonna play. So it's basically just like NA games only. I will play Japanese games that have a translation or are interesting to me. But if a game is in Japanese, I don't speak Japanese, and if that's gonna like make it, like that just makes most of the games kind of impossible to play because I can't really read what's happening at all. You know? There are one or two Xbox games that I think do have like machine translations or something. Like I think there's like a... I think there's like a partial machine translation of that game Drihu. But I'm not gonna play that because machine translation does not count. Shout out to Angelic Concert. That game seems super unplayable without actually understanding it, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I gotta get my health back and then we'll go in. His Innocent Tears. I don't know anything about that one. Yeah, good thing I just saved. Hello, fish? I'm right here. Like, they... As soon as they waste my item that cost 15,000, they're like, alright, sick, we can stop trying now. Like, fellas... Like, Fire Emblem. Oh, no thank you. I'm not really into stuff like that. The Japanese stuff that's on the list is like... Like, I played Petite Copter. Fun helicopter simulator. Gonna play Thousand Land. I have no idea what it is, but it's in English, so I gotta do it. Nah, I hate Fire Emblem. Really not a Fire Emblem gamer at all. Okay, let's try this. Health is close enough. Healing, we're at max. Let me get the balls of fire out. Yeah, I know about Bistro Cupid. That seems like something that I would not be able to play. That just seems too complicated for not being able to read. Dinosaur hunting is on the list, yes. I think dinosaur hunting has like a beta English version from back in the day, like an official English version. Dinosaur hunting absolutely on the list. Alright, I think I've actually greatly overcomplicated that. I think we can probably kill that without so many fireballs. Alright, this is the spicy one. I think the strat is to just chill. And then tank the head. Like so. You gonna jump? Yep. Okay. Does Rent a Hero have an English version? I don't super keep up with things like that. Last I checked, I did not see one, but maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place. People like Rent a Hero, so maybe I'll have to play that. There's an unreleased version? Oh, okay. That's why, because I remember looking at a list of fan translations and it wasn't there. Kind of funny to just see the giant head go through Ryu and then just like head back. It's like, oh, never mind. Why is he not landing on the platform like before? Kind of weird. Yeah, it turns out that when you get to the end of the game, they just made the Vigorian flail, like, really good. They're just like, how about we buff that? We just come up with a bunch of situations where you, like, need the flail. It's the only way. Not even fully upgraded flail, just the crap flail. It's weird that he's not jumping on me like he did last time we did this fight. Absolutely blasted. Okay. Visual, yeah, like if it's a visual novel, now he's coming onto the stage. If it's a visual novel entirely, so I did stream a visual novel, sort of. You missed it. I played Angelic Concert, which is a VN that has rhythm game sections. I was really only interested in the rhythm game sections. That's why I was playing it. I didn't realize that the VN was so VN. But I did sit here Google translating a VN on stream for like 6 hours. That is the thing that really did happen. The Dark Dragon Blade. Absolutely awful. It wasn't that bad, was it? No essence. Oh, I'm a master. That was masterful gameplay right there. I honestly feel like I like had the strats on those bosses. I do kind of feel like a master ninja for those. I kind of feel like a master ninja. You must quickly escape the depths before the caverns come crashing down on him. Save. Otogi are they're just official English versions of those. I already played Otogi 1. I did not like Otogi 1 very much. I found it to be very annoying. So I don't know, but maybe Otogi 2 will be better. Otogi 1 just had a lot of like incredibly obnoxious levels, like the one where you're on the boat and it's like a giant long auto scroller. Hey, it's Rachel. I have to save Rachel. She's dangling in a volcano. Oh. This is just death, right? Like, why is there not a kill plane down here? Like, hello? Hello? Why is there not just a kill plane? There's no getting out. Nah, I saved. We're not redoing the fight. The final boss from Otogi 1, I don't know, I assume you've played it, TLBG. The final boss of the first Otogi game was straight up harder than anything that's been in this game. It turns out there's a weapon that just one-shots him, but before I knew about the weapon that just one-shots the final boss, that boss was legit, like, insane. I don't know what they were thinking. But I was probably just missing mechanics, as I always do. No, 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 come on, get up there. Thank you. No, okay. Run a wall run. Well, even that didn't work. There needs to be a faster way to die, right? Sitting here and jumping for like a full minute as punishment for this stupid fucked up jump sucks. Maybe? That's too far in the future to really say. I've already done GameCube though. So, I do kind of feel like we might as well at that point. Right? Like if I played hundreds of GameCube games and then hundreds of Xbox games, it's like, well, the logical next thing to do is to just finish the gen. Sorry, Dreamcast. Look, the Dreamcast. What are some good Dreamcast games you would even be looking forward to seeing? Like, what's on there? Sonic Adventure 2 was already played on GameCube, so was Sonic Adventure 1. Skies of Arcadia was already on GameCube. Crazy Taxi was already on GameCube, and Crazy Taxi 3 was on Xbox. I mean, there are, you know, I said that question like there's not a number of good Dreamcast games. You know, you're all now naming good Dreamcast games, of course. There are good Dreamcast games. But I think the PS2 is probably the more bountiful harvest, you know? I would love to stream 7th Cross Evolution. Everyone would unfollow me by the end of that playthrough because that game is so boring. Nobody would be left to experience the glorious finale of that game. Alright, how are we gonna... Oh, wait, no, I just thought that was her falling. How are we gonna rescue... How are we gonna rescue the anime woman? You know, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but that's really funny that that's an actual thing you can do. At first I was like, I'll shoot her down by shooting the rope, and then I was just kind of like, I had an intrusive thought. Just what if I shot her? Surely that doesn't do anything, right? I don't know. I'm less afraid of RPGs than I used to be. I think that playing the PS2 would really quickly like put the fear of God in me when it comes to RPG stuff. But I'm less afraid of RPGs than I was, like, going into the GameCube, where I was legit like, I don't think I can beat these games. Yeah, the Dreamcast would have a ton of, like... I don't know, maybe I should do Dreamcast just because it's, like, super short. I think the Dreamcast would probably be pretty short. It's like 300 games. A lot of them are not that long. I get to play Shenmue, which is a game that I love. So for real, how are we gonna rescue the anime babe? Oh wait, there's like a cliff down there. That's how. Alright, not like that. It's 248. Yeah, GameCube JRPGs, like, there's no bad ones, right? Probably the worst JRPG, I should say, on the GameCube was Evolution Worlds. And Evolution Worlds is pretty fine. The PS2 has, like, Depths of Hell type RPGs. I think we counted the other day, and there's, like, 7 SMT games. Which is just like, oh... I don't want to play one SMT game, dude. Oh, true, no, Digimon World 4 is the worst RPG on the GameCube. It's not close. Metabots really wasn't an RPG. They were trying to trick you into thinking it was one. But I'm not fooled. Is there a Spawn game on Dreamcast? There was a Spawn game on GameCube that I played. Spawn Armageddon. I can't wait to rescue Rachel and then have to fight the final boss afterwards. And then every time you fail at the final boss, you have to come back here and redo this climb. Who here is excited? It's a straight arcade port of a 4-player 3D coin-dumping beat-em-up. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds great. I gotta say, I feel like I complain a lot about beat-em-ups on this stream. But if it's just like a, you know, like a credit feeder arcade-style one that's over in an hour, I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. I just don't like ones made for console where it's like a beat 'em up, but it's like extremely long. The Dreamcast has Dynamite Cop, probably one of the best all-time beat 'em ups. Oh, I thought we were doing like a classic, like, oh no, my girlfriend is being dangled over a volcano. Like, next we're gonna find her tied up on some train tracks, stuff like that. Actually, she was rescuing me. Yeah. Here's the Emperor. What is the deal with the bowler hat man? It would be traumatic because I love Cannon Spike, and I would be like heaping praise on it, and all of the arcade game haters would be sobbing. Oh my god. He just killed the bowler hat guy. Yeah, I know Sigma has Rachel levels. Oh my, I fucking called this. I literally fucking called this. Like 2 days ago, I think. Alright, Evil Murai. Where we going? Shit. Get fireballed. He blocked it. Dodge roll iframes, dude. This is a good boss. Yeah, he was the Emperor all along. Either that or that... At one point I thought the Emperor might be the bowler hat guy. At one point I suspected that, but I think the Emperor was Murai all along. Let's just roast him a little bit for some free damage. Ah, this might... Okay, no. He summoned the Dark Dragon. Oh, fuck. I can't get that last little bit of damage in. Okay, I might have to jump for that or something. Get roasted, get fireballed. I'm assuming there's a phase 2. Because, like, this can't be it, right? This can't be it. Just kill him with fire. Oh? Nah, he's gonna pop out and be huge. He's coming back from the hole. There's no way that was the final boss. He was so easy, what the hell? He just let me attack him. He didn't even do that much damage. You could just block his moves. Are we for real? I just shattered the Dark Dragon Blade. Yeah, is there like a second phase if you play on a harder difficulty or something? What the hell was that? It was nothing. Yeah, who's that? Oh, that's Ayane. Okay, never mind. What the hell? That was so easy. Are you kidding me? What a lame ending. The last boss that was actually challenging, like really challenging, was like the first Doku fight. Or I guess I spammed healing on the second Doku, but I have so many resources. I have 4 great elixirs just sitting in the bag right now. Like, for real? Yeah, there's the credits. GG. Produced and directed by Tomonobu Itagaki. There's gotta be like a true ending, right? That can't be the true ending. We literally just dump the Emperor in a pit, break the sword, and go home. Final boss should have just been like 3 Almas at the same time. Damn, casting director Don Hershey. Any relation to Milton Hershey? Dude, what if Murai summoned worms? Tuning. Tuning by Tuning. Cool monkey logo. Saru Gakucho Inc. Best of the Master Ninjas. Holy shit, these are like people's usernames. Godzilla 2003. Darth Bygore. XX Lethal 7 XX is in the fucking credits, dude. Fragula. Yeah, it looks like they had like a tournament. Probably for the original version of the game. Look at that, Ass Assassin. Ass Assassin right next to Sloppy Joe in the credits. Special thanks to Milky-chan. Team Ninja would like to express our utmost appreciation and respect for the creators of one of the true classic games of our time. What game are they talking about? The original, like, NES game, or are they talking about themselves? Probably talking about the NES game. Yeah, unfinished business. Bowler Hat Man lived. Or Murai. The hand bursts out from the grave. They won't do that. That's corny. Wonder if there's going to be a final results screen. Hell yeah. No time bonus for that, huh? No time bonus for my 9-hour playthrough. It was 9 hours. Ah, okay, not the worst rank. Not the worst rank. It's not Ninja Dog. But hey, there you go. We got missions and movie theater unlocked. Movie theater is just gonna be like the stuff from the game. Yeah, I don't know. Does she even have a name? Who is this? This girl who died back in chapter 2. I think that was her grave. That was either her grave or like the grave of some Hayabusa ancestor or something. But she just dies. And I don't know who that is. Let's upload my ranking. Oh no, a lot of people. Oh wait, hang on. Wait. No, that's not you. For some reason I thought that was Penguin from Singapore or Taiwan? I think, no, that's Taiwan. There's no Singapore flag in this game. How far down am I? Oh, there I am in 50. So I'm 50 out of 53, which is, I guess, kind of pathetic. "53 people have uploaded their playthrough to Insignia." Yeah, I put the Finland flag on because gamers from Finland are intimidating. And I want to intimidate with my flag. How many? There are only 26 playthroughs on hard. Yeah, the original scoreboards are long gone. These are the Insignia scoreboards. I do like it. The Insignia scoreboards are really fun when they're up, because like when we played Sniper Elite a little while ago, it was only me and one other guy on the leaderboards, and he beat me on everything. Coming Attractions is a trailer for Dead or Alive 4. I'll play it. I'll play the Dead or Alive 4 trailer. Insignia is an Xbox Live replacement, so people have reverse engineered Xbox Live and gotten it back up and running. Not every game is supported, but a huge number of games are supported. And once you set it up on your Xbox, you just have access. I think it even works on emulator, but once it's up, it's just like completely seamless like that. Like I didn't have to do anything special. You can just connect to Xbox Live as if it was still the real Xbox Live. It came out like maybe 2 years ago, something like that. So games like this probably have had the boards up for like 2 years. But yeah, it's cool. You can, here, I'll link the site. You can see all the games that are online and stuff. You can like play a game of Halo 2. Like there are 24 people online playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox right now. And you can just connect and find gamers and play a game just like back in the day. But yeah, it's just this. This trailer is extremely long. It's like an 8-minute long trailer of just gameplay footage, which honestly rules. And I wish we had trailers like this today. But it does look pretty good. This is like peak Team Ninja, so Dead or Alive 4 does look really good. I'm easily impressed though. Like when this animation of him like dragging her down the stairs, I'm like, oh, that's so sick. I'm easily impressed by things like that. But yeah, this is a 360 game, so we're not gonna play it. Anyway, I'm not gonna sit through all that. That was Dead or Alive. Well, no, that was Ninja Gaiden. Give me a sec to get this set up, and we'll do the review. Final Scarab count was like 40, maybe 40? I'm actually not sure, because there was the one that I didn't hand in. I think it was like 40-ish, though. I think if I wanted to unlock Ninja Gaiden, I would just have to go get like 10 more. Oh, sorry if you all got the loud noise there. That's my bad. Anyway, let's wrap it up. So, like I just said, that was game number 75. Ninja Gaiden Black, beaten in 16 hours and 42 minutes, just barely surpassing Burnout 3 Takedown, which was 1639, to become the new second longest Xbox game so far. I don't think it'll stay in the top 3, because there are just like Western RPGs and stuff that are going to be longer, and also Forza. But that is definitely a pretty long game. Did it have a sewer level? You betcha it had a sewer level. Had to go through the sewers a couple times, actually. So how was that? How was Ninja Gaiden? A lot more of an action-adventure than I expected. I mentioned this a few times, but I really just expected, like, straight-up linear action levels from this. So when suddenly there was, like, all that interconnectivity in the maps, that was a bit of a surprise. I overall was fine with that. I didn't, like, love that they did it that way, but I also didn't dislike that they did it that way. Like, it was fine. The game is definitely at its worst when it's reminding me of The Legend of Zelda. Like, the fire/ice area was the most boring part of the game. That doesn't need to be in the review, does it? Fine, it'll stay in. Come on. Please, M key. Like, that part reminded me too much of, like, a bad Zelda dungeon, but the rest of the game, even when you were, like, you know, like, you'd go to the monastery, then you'd find the caves under the monastery, and then that was kind of like a whole little action stage you'd do, and then it would kick you back out onto the city afterwards. Like, it would loop back around in some way. And the way it all connects was just overall kind of neat, I guess. Kind of gives us a unique feel compared to a lot of other, like, contemporary action games, I guess. As for the difficulty is, like, how do I feel about the action? The difficulty, it never really was that bad. Like, at no point do I think they ever asked me to do anything unreasonable, but part of that is that I was just dumping healing to get through some bosses. Like, I didn't really have to, like, properly engage with a lot of bosses. Towards the end there, those last couple, I did engage with them and like come up with strats. But for the most part, a lot of the bosses I beat by just like dying to them a couple times and then saying, screw this, I'm going to use a great elixir, and then just great elixiring through it, and it was fine. And like the game does refund you on a huge number of great elixirs throughout, so it's kind of like they expect you to use that much healing. But yeah, I think it's especially like the fact that I was able to play through the game essentially not knowing about the ultimate techniques, which like that would have probably helped a lot, though I think that would have only really helped on normal fights. Like most bosses just didn't have orbs in them, so I don't know that it would have even helped with the bosses that much. So I think the boss design could be improved. I do like the bosses. The bosses were fun and cool and stuff, but I think they could have tried harder with like, a lot of the bosses were just basically the same fight where it's like, dude who runs around and spams attacks everywhere, and then every once in a while will grab you for 80% of your health. And the way you win is don't get grabbed, spam healing, and just kill it. And it's just like, well, I don't know. Maybe some sort of like I'm sure speedrunners have learned the bosses, but something, at least to me, I don't feel like I engaged with the bosses very much. And that was a little bit maybe of a disappointment. Other than that, though, like I think that where some of the reputation for this game being so hard comes from is the fact that the regular enemies are so aggressive, right? Like just a basic group of 3 enemies is like, okay, this is actually a threat that I have to deal with. It's not like, they're not just fodder. You know, they will actually fuck you up in like 3 seconds if you're not kind of on top of your game. Like, you do have to be trying. And that separates it from a lot of its contemporaries where you just don't really have to try that hard on regular combat. But overall, it's probably like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10 on difficulty. Like, this isn't like, I kind of went in expecting like a 9 out of 10, but it's like a 6.5 or a 7. Like, game is definitely not easy, but also you can kind of just blast through it with healing items. You know, as long as you're paying attention and making sure to keep stocked up on healing items, it's kind of okay. Especially the sequence of the last couple bosses sort of surprised me by how easy they were. Like, think about it. It was a refight with Tentacle Man, who, once I learned about the ultimate attacks, you just shred the Tentacle Man. He does nothing. 10 out of 10 difficulty is probably like NES Battletoads, where it's just like, this game is fucking horrible, it is evil, it hates you, and you have limited lives and have to keep starting it over. Something like that is probably a 10 out of 10 to me. And I do acknowledge that I am currently rating difficulty out of 10 when I rate games out of 5, but I don't know, difficulty has more gradation than quality. Don't ask me why that makes sense. The NES game I would honestly put around the same level of like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10, where it's like, as long as you know what you're doing and you figure it out and you do it, you know, really the only hard part of Ninja Gaiden on NES is like that stupid second to last boss. That stupid asshole who moves left to right on top of the screen. That guy. The rest of the game is actually not that bad. They never do anything too crazy. But yeah, as for the review score, like, I would say F-Zero GX is unironically kind of harder than this game. I kind of think that. But overall, I would give this a 4. This is a 4 out of 5 for me. It's not a 5 because there are parts of the game that I just thought were bad. Like, that fire and ice area was just like, this is bad. I don't like that I kind of just blasted through it with healing items. Like, I mean, that's I blast through a lot of games with healing items. Like, I really, I'm expecting more from this game because of its reputation. I feel like it's not totally fair. Like any other game, you just blast through it with healing items, and I'm like, all right, it's fine. Like I would give Yakuza games, like if we did PS2 thing and I played Yakuza 2, 5 out of 5. Yes, you can just blast through all the bosses with stamina and royales, but it's still a 5. And meanwhile, with this one, I'm like, oh, you could just cheat with healing items, boo. And it's like, okay, well, you know, that's really more my own expectations set by years of internet randos hyping up this game. But I don't know. I just kind of think the bosses could be better, and certain areas could also like be less shitty. So I'm gonna give it a 4. I feel like it's a strong 4 though. It's closer to a 5 than a 3.